family and I took a day trip to Blackpool, and whilst there, we visited the Hall of Mirrors. The mirrors showed funny reflections, making me laugh. Then I noticed one of the mirrors seemed to clear. I reached out to touch it, but my fingers disappeared. I looked around to see if anyone had seen, then cautiously stepped through. I was shocked to see my clothes had changed. What was happening? I looked around. I appeared to still be in Blackpool, but it looked different. The people, the buildings, they seemed to be from another time. I walked along the promenade, marvelling at the sights. Cars seemed to have been replaced by horse and carriages, and the people wore funny clothing. It reminded me of Victorian times. Had I gone back in time? I waved to the people on the tram and continued to take in the sights. This was incredible. I walked down to the beach and took a donkey ride. The beach had lots of strange-looking huts and people wore odd bathing costumes. People played in the sand, building sandcastles and swam in the sea, much like they would back home. I left the beach and continued to walk along the promenade before noticing the great wheel, so I went to see if I could ride it. I could see the sea, the whole of the promenade and the tower. Everything looked amazing. After the Great Wheel, I decided to head to the pier and along the way ran into the Hokey Pokey man. He looked strangely familiar. I continued along the pier, enjoying my ice cream. It was delicious. Then I spotted a Punch and Judy show. I ran over and sat down with the other girls and boys to watch.
Come on, sausages!
The show was very funny. I headed to the tower hoping to go inside, but then realised my mummy and daddy would be wondering where I was, so I'd better get back. I ran along the promenade back towards the Hall of Mirrors. Upon stepping back through the mirror, I was thankful my clothes were back to normal, but I still had the hat on. I wondered where Mummy was, and then she appeared. She wondered where I'd been.